Welcome, parents and other invited guests to our play, Maid. We could not have done this play without the participation of every single student in our classroom. Maid is an old story from Norway. One of the main characters, Maid, is a Norwegian way of saying Supergirl. Leif spelled L-E-I-F and pronounced Leif. Leif is a stubborn young man who doesn't want to listen to anyone, including his father. He decides that it would be a good idea to go work for the troll, even though his father warned him not to. Leif meets a fairy, a mountain cruncher, a water stalker, and some forest chewers. Leif very quickly learns that he needs to listen to Maid, who is the only one who can save him from his foolishness. Everyone had the opportunity to practice beginning and understudy, which means that everyone knows all of the different parts of the play in case someone wasn't able to be there. We would like to say a big thank you to Mrs. Keefe, Mr. and Mrs. Zorn, and Miss Antonio. We couldn't have done this without their support. Without further delay, we would like to present Maid. We hope that you enjoy the play as much as we enjoy putting it together.
Once there was a lad named Leif.
Now Leif was a likable fellow and handsome to boot. But he never wanted to listen to anyone. And he always had to do things his own way.
His father told him,
Father, I'm going out into the world where I can do things just as I like.
Your stubbornness is bound to land you in trouble. But at least take this piece of advice. Whatever you do, don't go to work for a troll. So where do you think Leif went? Right to the house of the troll. He was huge and a good deal uglier than anyone you cared to meet.
Pardon me, sir, I'm looking for work.
"Are you now?"
said the troll, feeling the boy's arm.
"I can use a fellow like you."
The troll led him to the stable and said,
"I think you might go to the pasture field since it's your birthday. I won't ask much of you. Just shovel out all of this dung."
Okay. Well, that's kind of you, sir. Here's an easily to please.
But just one thing. Don't look looking through the rooms of the house, or you wouldn't live to tell about it.
When the troll had gone, Leif said to himself,
Not look through the house? Well, that's just what I want to do.
So Leif went through all the rooms till he came to the kitchen, and there stirring a big iron pot with the loveliest maiden he had ever seen. Good Lord, what are you doing here?
I just got out of a job with the troll.
Then heaven help you get out of it. Weren't you warned about working here?
I was, but I'm glad I came here anyway.
Well, the girl liked that answer, so they sat down to chat. They talked and talked and talked some more, and before the day was done, he held her hand in his.
Then the girl asked, "What did the troll tell you to do today?"
Something easy, just to clean her down from the stable.
Easy to see, but if you use the pitchfork the ordinary way, 10 forkfuls will fly out, every one you throw out. But here's what you must do. Turn the pitchfork around and the shovel with the handle. Then the dog will fly out itself.
Maid went out
In the stable and
pitchfork, but he said to himself,
that can't be true, but she told me.
and he shoveled the ordinary way.
Within moments, he was up to his neck and down.
Help. I guess I went on her to try.
So he turned the pitchfork around and shoveled with the handle. In no time at all, the dung was all out, and the stable looked like he had scrubbed it.
As Leif started back to the house, the troll came up with the goats.
Is that stable clean?
Tight and tidy.
And he showed it to him.
You never figure out for yourself. How you been talking to my master Maid?
Master Maid? Now what sort of thing might that be, sir?
You'll find out soon enough.
The next morning, the troll had again to go off with his goats. He told Leif,
Today I'll give you another easy job. Just go up the hill to the pasture and fetch my stallion.
That's kind. Thank you, sir. That won't be any trouble.
But mind you stay out of the room, of the house, or I'll make an end of you.
When the troll had gone off, Leif went right to the kitchen and sat down again with the girl. The troll had called Master Maid.
Did the troll friend you against coming here? He did, but you have to do worse to keep me away from you.
so they talked and talked and talked some more, and before the day was done, he had his arm around her.
Then Master Maid asked,
What work did the troll give you today? Something easy, just to nothing hard, just to fetch the stallion from the hillside. Yes, but how will you manage? It'll charge at you, shooting flame from his mouth and nostrils. But here's how to do it. Take the bridle hanging by the door and pull it before you as you get near. Then the stallion will be tame as a pussycat. I like pussycats.
So Leif threw the bridle over his shoulders and went up the hill to the pasture. But he said to himself,
That wasn't gentle enough.
and he started right over to it.
as soon as the stallion saw him, it charged at him, shooting flame just as Master Maid had said.
Barely in time, Leif got the bridle off his shoulder and held it before him. The stallion stopped as tame as he pleased, and Leif bridled it and rode it back to his stable.
On his way out, he met the troll coming home with the goats.
Did you bring home the stallion?
Safe and sound.
And he showed him.
Here's the pussycat.
You never figure out for yourself. Have you been talking to my master Maid?
Master Maid? Now what sort of... Master Maid, didn't you mention that yesterday? I'd certainly like to know what it is.
time.
The next morning, before the troll left with the goats, he said,
I want you to go up to the mountain today and collect my tunnel tags from the fairies.
All right, sir. I'm sure I can figure it out.
But just keep out of the rooms of the house, or you wouldn't make it through another day.
As soon as the troll had left, off went Maid to the kitchen, and one corner sat down with Master Maid. Aren't you at least a bit afraid of the troll?
I am, but not as near as I'm in love with you.
so they talked and talked and talked a while. Before the day was done, she gave him a nice big kiss.
Then Master Maid asked,
What are you to do for the troll today? Something simple. I'm to go to the mountain and collect the troll's tunnel tags. Simple. If you don't have, you're lucky I'm here to tell you. Take the cloth that's leaning against the wall and strike it against the mountain. The rock will open up and the fairy will ask you how much you want. Be sure to say just as much as I can carry. Okay.
So Leif went off to the mountain and struck the club against the side. The rock split wide open and out came one of the fairies. Through the crack, Leif could see piles and piles of silver, gold, and gems.
I've come for the troll's tunnel tags! How much do you want?
Asked the fairy.
now Leif figured it wouldn't hurt to ask for extra and then keep some for himself. So he said,
As much as you can give me!
as soon as he said it, silver, gold, and gems came streaming out of the mountain and piled up around him. In a few moments he was nearly buried, but the treasure kept coming.
I've changed my mind just as much as I can carry.
The pile of treasure flew back into the mountain, and the fairy handed him a sack.
As Leif arrived back, he met the troll.
Did you collect my tag?
Done and delivered.
He opened the sack and silver, gold, and gems came overflowing onto the ground.
You never figure out for yourself. How you been talking with my master Maid?
Oh, you have to roll one. Master Maid, this is the 53rd time you have spoken of it. I wish I could see it for myself, sir.
It won't be long now.
The next morning, the troll brought Leif to the master maid.
up.
Sure, you have the same one. Okay.
Cut him up and
I did this way.
cut him up and throw him in the stew. And wake me when he's done.
Then he laid down on a bench and started snoring.
Master Maid took a butcher knife down from the wall.
You wouldn't! Don't be silly.
She pricked the tip of her little finger and squeezed 3 drops of blood onto a 3-legged stool. Then she put some old rags and shoe soles in the stew pot, along with the kitchen garbage and a couple of dead rats and some dung for good measure.
Then she gathered a wooden comb, a lump of salt, and a flask of water.
Quick, we must flee while we can.
Are you sure we need to rush?
But Master Maid pushed him out the door and over to the stable. They saddled 2 mares and rode away at full gallop.
Meanwhile, the troll was steering from his sleep. Without opening his eyes, he called,
Is he ready?
Tucker's leather!
The first drop of blood said, oh,
Tucker's leather!
so the troll went back to sleep.
a little later, the troll woke again and called.
Is he cooked?
Still chewy!
The second drop of blood said,
Zoe!
the troll went to sleep again.
At last, the troll woke and called.
Is he done yet?
The third drop of blood said,
Tender and juicy!
Still half asleep, the troll stumbled over to the pot. He scooped up some stew in a wooden ladle and took a big mouthful. It was barely in his mouth when he sprayed it across the room.
That little witch?
Then his eyes grew wide.
She must have ran off with the boy.
the troll raced to the stable and saddled his stallion. Then he rode after like a whirlwind. Then the stallion breathing fire as it went.
In a little while, they looked behind and saw the troll chasing them.
We're done for!
The Master Maid threw the wooden fork over her shoulder and shouted,
Fork up, bless my soul, turn the trees and stop the troll!
The fork changed to a thick forest to block the troll's way. The troll said,
I know how to deal with this.
and he called out,
Forest Steward, curse control. 2 to 4, help control.
the forest steward appeared out of nowhere and devoured the trees, making a path for the troll's horse.
We're lost!
But Master Maid tossed the lump of salt behind her.
Lump of salt, bless my soul, road to mountain, stop the troll!
the salt turned to a craggy mountain and the troll again had to stop.
I know how to handle this too. Mountain crusher, curse control. 2 to mountain, help control.
The mountain crusher appeared and bored a tunnel straight through the mountain.
Meanwhile, Leaf and Master Maid came to see where they found a sailboat tied up. They left the horse, boarded the boat, and sailed for the far shore.
were halfway across when the troll rode up to the water.
I can take care of this as well. Water sucker, personal show, suck the water, help the troll!
The water sucker appeared and started drinking up the sea. Soon the boat was scraping bottom.
It's the end of us.
But Master Maid took out her flask.
Drop of water, bless my soul, fill the sea and stop the troll.
He poured it overboard a single drop, and the drop of water filled the sea.
Drink it up, drink it up, drink it up!
But not another drop of the water sucker drink. And Leif and Master Maid landed safe on the other shore. It wasn't long then till Leif and had Master Maid home. And not long again till they had a wedding.
But when the minister asked Master Maid if she loved honor and obey, Leif told him,
Never mind that. Best if I obey her.
and he did. Which is why they lived happily ever after.
I know